Let me hit you with this straight, babe. You don't actually lack discipline. You lack honesty with yourself. You tell everyone you want change. You say you're done being messy, emotional, distracted, inconsistent. But when it's time to prove it, when it's quiet, uncomfortable, boring, you fold. You wake up full of promises and go to bed feeling disappointed in yourself. Again. And the worst part? You don't even trust your own word anymore. You say, I'll start Monday. You say, just one more day. You say, I'll fix it later. But deep down, you already know you won't. That's the shame no one talks about. Not heartbreak. Not men. Not bad luck. It's the quiet moment where you realize, I don't back myself. You scroll past disciplined women and think, how do they do it? You save motivation videos. You screenshot quotes. You feel inspired for 10 minutes. Then your mood dips. Your energy drops. Your emotions get loud. And suddenly discipline feels impossible. So you numb out. Food, phone, drama, old habits, old people. And you tell yourself, this is just how I am. No hun. This is just what happens when no one ever taught you how to lead yourself. Because discipline isn't sexy. It's not loud. It doesn't feel good at first. It's lonely. It's boring. It's choosing long-term peace over short-term comfort every single day. And here's the scary truth. If you can't control your own actions, life will control you. Your emotions will run you. Other people will trigger you. Your past will own you. That's the real danger. So before we talk about glow-ups, confidence, or inner peace, we start here. With discipline. With self-command. With becoming the woman who does what she says, even when no one's watching. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good. That's where change starts. It usually starts at night, that quiet hour when the world slows down and your thoughts get loud. You tell yourself you won't check his socials. You literally say it out loud. Don't do it, be strong. 5 minutes later, you're there. Watching who liked his photo. Zooming in. Reading into captions that probably mean nothing. Your chest tightens. Your stomach drops, and you pretend you don't care, but your body knows you do. You type a message. Delete it. Type it again. Make it casual so you don't look needy. Hey, hope you're good, X. As if that tiny X isn't doing emotional gymnastics. During the day, you perform. You're productive. You're funny. You're the strong one in the group. But inside, you're exhausted from holding it together. You replay conversations in your head like a Netflix series you can't stop watching. Did I say too much? Did I seem cold? Why hasn't he replied yet? You tell yourself you won't overthink this time. And then, you do. Hard. You people please without even realizing it. You shrink your needs. You soften your boundaries. You say it's fine when it absolutely is not. And when someone pulls away, even a little, you feel it in your bones. Like you're about to be left. Again. So you chase clarity. You chase reassurance. You chase control. Not because you're dramatic. Not because you're weak, but because somewhere along the way, you learned that love feels unstable, that peace feels unfamiliar, that calm feels boring, so chaos feels normal, waiting feels normal, hurting quietly feels normal. And the worst part? You blame yourself for all of it. You think, why can't I just be chill? Why do I care so much? Why can't I get a grip? You don't hate yourself. You're just tired of feeling out of control, tired of breaking your own rules. Tired of knowing what you should do, and still not doing it. And that's where the real pain lives. All right, breathe, because here's what's actually going on. And it's not that you're weak. Your brain is stuck in a loop, a comfort loop, even when that comfort hurts. Every time you check your phone, wait for a reply, replay a memory, or chase reassurance, and your brain gets a tiny hit. Not happiness. Relief. Relief from uncertainty. Relief from feeling out of control. And your brain loves relief, so it trains you to react fast. Feel something, do something. Anxiety hits the scroll. Loneliness hits text. Fear hits explain yourself. That's not love. That's conditioning. Stoics clocked this thousands of years ago, without fancy science words. They noticed something simple. If you react to every feeling, you never lead your life. You just respond to it. Think about it like this, mate. Your emotions are like drunk friends at a pub, loud, dramatic, full of opinions. Helpful sometimes, but you wouldn't let them drive you home. Yet that's what you've been doing. Letting fear decide your moves. Letting jealousy decide your tone. letting loneliness decide your standards. And a lot of this goes way back. If you had to stay alert growing up, if love felt on and off, if you had to earn attention by being good, easy, or understanding, your nervous system learned this rule. Stay switched on or you'll lose people. So calm feels unsafe. Silence feels like danger. Waiting feels like abandonment. That's why discipline feels so hard for you. Not because you're lazy, but because discipline requires stillness. And stillness brings up feelings you've been running from. Stoicism doesn't say don't feel. It says don't let feelings run the show. You can feel anxious and still not text. You can feel jealous and still not react. You can feel uncomfortable and still stay put. That gap between feeling and acting, that's where discipline is born. And once you learn to sit in that gap, no one controls you anymore. All right, babe, here's where it gets practical. No fluff, no inspirational Instagram quotes. Just real steps you can start today to take back control. Step 1. Decide once, not daily. Stop waking up every morning asking, do I feel like it today? That's the trap. Your emotions are messy. They change by the hour. So pick the night before. Decide I'm going to the gym. I'm not texting him. I'm doing my work. Write it down. Put a reminder. Don't debate it in the morning. The decision's already made. Morning, you doesn't get to argue. Step 2. Do one hard thing before noon. It can be tiny. A cold shower, journaling, walking fast, doing a push-up. Or bigger, finishing a report, sending that difficult email. It doesn't matter. What matters is proving to yourself you're capable of discomfort. Once you do one hard thing early, the rest of the day feels lighter. Your brain thinks she's in charge. Step 3, remove temptation, don't resist it. Wanting to resist feels exhausting. So don't. Remove the temptation entirely. Delete the apps that make you scroll endlessly. Mute the people who drain you. Put snacks out of reach. Set your environment up so the weak version of you can't act. Discipline isn't willpower. It's engineering your life so chaos can't win. Step 4. Act calm even when you're not. Your emotions will scream. They always do. But stillness is your secret weapon. Don't text. Don't react. Don't explain. Take a breath, pause, walk away. It doesn't matter if your chest feels loud or your stomach is spinning. Your calm exterior trains your mind and everyone else that you're untouchable. Step 5. End the day with a quiet win. Stop scrolling, stop overthinking, stop punishing yourself before bed. Ask, did I respect myself today? Even one small act counts. Didn't text him? Win. Went to the gym? Win. Ignored the urge to binge eat? Win. Win for confidence, query momentum. Tomorrow, rinse and repeat. No shame, no guilt. Just self-command. Do these 5 consistently, babe. And you stop being the person who reacts. You become the woman who decides, acts, and holds herself accountable, even when it's uncomfortable, boring, or lonely. That's where real unbreakable discipline lives. Now let's talk about what actually changes when you start doing this. Because discipline isn't just about routines, it's a full-blown identity shift. At first it feels strange, weirdly empty, quiet. You're not reacting to every text, every story, every little thing that normally hijacks your day. You feel exposed, like something's missing. But here's the twist. What's missing is chaos. And that chaos was secretly exhausting you. You stop chasing. You stop over-explaining. You stop leaking energy into people and situations that don't deserve it. And it's not about punishing anyone else, and it's about protecting your own mind. People notice it too. Not in a loud way. Not because you're showing off. But because you're calmer, centered, a little mysterious, in that effortless way that makes others feel like they need to earn your attention, not the other way around. And inside, you finally start trusting yourself again. You start believing that your needs matter, that you can sit with discomfort, that you can tolerate uncertainty without melting down or begging for reassurance. You stop reacting to every ping of your phone. You stop letting your feelings dictate your choices. You stop spinning in circles trying to control what's not yours to control. That's when freedom kicks in. Not the flashy Instagram-ready, I'm fine freedom. The real, quiet, unshakable kind. The kind where your peace doesn't depend on anyone else. Where your happiness isn't borrowed. Where your confidence doesn't crumble because someone's late to reply. Or a friendship drifts. Or a relationship shakes. You go from chaotic to calm, from desperate to grounded, from anxious to unshakable. And here's the secret, it feels addictive. Not the dopamine, the chaos, the scrolling, but the power. The power of knowing that you run your life, not your emotions. This is the turning point, babe. The moment where you're no longer reacting, you're leading. You're making decisions from a place of strength, not fear. And every choice you make from here reinforces that identity. You're no longer the woman who folds under pressure. You're the woman who chooses herself first, who sets the rules, who holds the boundaries, who commands her mind and as a result, commands her life. All right, babe. This is where it lands. The part that hits your gut and makes you sit up straight. Discipline isn't punishment. It's self-respect in action. It's choosing yourself when no one's watching. It's proving to yourself that your word matters. Your time matters. Your energy matters. Every small choice when resisting the urge to text. Finishing that workout saying no to toxic energy is a brick. And when you stack enough of them, you build something unshakable. Yourself. This isn't about being perfect. It's not about never slipping up. It's about coming back to your standard every single time. It's about showing yourself over and over that you can rely on you. And that shift, it changes everything. Your anxiety no longer rules the room. Your fear of missing out loses its grip. Your past loses its loud voice in your head. Even people who thought they had power over you suddenly don't. Because the woman who commands her mind, who honors her choices, who lives by her own rules, is untouchable. And here's the raw truth. Most people will never understand it. They'll call it cold. They'll call it distant. They'll call it different. But that's the point, hun. You're no longer there to entertain everyone else's feelings. You're there to protect your own. So the Stoics put it simply, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Repeat that. Let it sink. You do have the power. No texts, no drama, no other people can take it from you. Every day you practice this, you wake up a little stronger, a little calmer, a little more unbreakable. And one day you'll look back and realize you weren't chasing discipline. Discipline was chasing you. So here's what you do now. Comment below, I choose control. Hit subscribe and start showing up for yourself every single day, because the world will try to pull you apart. But the woman who commands her mind, she cannot be shaken. This is your power, babe. Claim it, own it, live it. Discipline isn't a skill. It's your superpower. Own it and no one can touch your peace.